right, Starlight. Yes. The war has ended. Well, the short little war for that matter. And you and your troops have surrendered. So now there's the matter to deal with you. Other crimes you have been charged with are numerous. I'd say countless for that matter. You riled up the students, tore up the school, reckless endangerment to other people, but to be fair, you did manage to go on a strike for democracy that ultimately failed. Brownstone, I don't want to hear it. You're going to rule forever, aren't you, Brownstone? This regime was never a democracy. It's a supporters' democracy, my dear. Haters, they're nothing but enemies here. So it'll never be a true democracy, huh? If it was a true democracy, haters would have taken over the channel years ago. Yeah, that's a good point. All right, I'm offering you the chance to repent right now, because I don't want to banish you or do the standard punishment for this sort of thing. So I want to offer you the chance to surrender. Can we go back to being enemies now? Yeah, sure, Jeremy. You can leave if you want. Thank you. No. Do you repent? All these students will be judging your response. So choose wisely. All the students are here judging my response. That's why I'm even here. Think of all the homework I could be doing. Look, you can get back to your dorms and do the homework later. Right now, you gotta attend the trial. I'm so bored. I'm getting out my phone. They're not even judging. Yes, I know, I dragged them into this. Well, we don't have time for this. So what is your decision? I refuse. Oh. What? You what? You'll never get an apology from me. I did what was right. And I won't ever stop until you, a dictator, are overthrown. Me, a dictator? Since when? And you trained a successor behind our backs while holding a sham election. And I learned from the best. Stalin told me that those weren't. Stalin told me that those were easy. Wait, you colluded with Stalin? Yeah, I kind of asked for Stalin's advice on this. Because I knew I had to hold an election of some sorts. For a 2020 election. But I was also training Jonah Cold. So I knew I had to get rid of one. So I asked Stalin for advice, and he said just hold a sham election and then reveal the truth to them later. I have to tell Stalin that revealing the truth kind of resulted in a war. A war in which we lost. Exactly. So, Jonah Gold's going to be trained a successor, and there was no real election, was there? Well, to be honest, there was kind of an election for the legislator and stuff. But a presidential election, there was this recent amendment to the Constitution that had a president rule for life, but I'm kind of thinking of amending that. Maybe a 10-year term or something. I mean, president for life, it's kind of boring. You have to be in the presidential office for your whole life and that sort of thing. I might amend it to a 10-year term. Well, as I said, you'll never get an apology from me. And you. The only reason why you're in this is so you can get into the school. If I offered you a deal, if I offered you a good deal, Mulan, you would join me. You would join me instead. Not even close. Huh? I stick true to my values, and you value Disney over our movement. We all do. You know, it's a fundamental fundamental founding principle of the Republic. Well said, Mulan. Well said. Yeah. You wouldn't even settle for any deal I could give you? No, you're a rebel. Oh. Okay, well this trial is going on. I guess I could finish filling out your application. Okay. Right here. Okay, congratulations, you're officially in. Thank you. Starlight. Why? Alright. You'll never be a good leader. You may be trained by Roundstone, but you have to rely on him all the time. Yeah. Hey, Starlight, not nice. Right, okay. Right, the fact is that you don't show any remorse for your actions. There's only one place for criminals like you. Well, how do we know that students have even reached a verdict yet? Yes, we overwhelmingly find Starlight guilty of all charges, that sort of thing. Can I go back to my texting? Sure. Texting him. I'm texting my boyfriend. Anyway. So, what's that sentence? What is it? I hereby banish you to... Let's see. Twilight probably doesn't want to be bothered by you. Oh, yes. I hereby banish you to the dark web forever. What? You'll be forced to live out the rest of your miserable, angry life there. Let's hope you enjoy it. At least your life there will be better than this peace-loving regime. All right, time to make the sacrifice. All right, where's the staff? Where's the staff? You can't possibly. You'll never crush my movement. You may banish me, but the students will always rise up against you. Oh, I don't think so, because I'm giving the rest of them detention. Wait, what? Okay, I don't want to deal with you anymore. So, bye-bye. No, you can't. You can't do this. Bye-bye. Well, that's taken care of. Where am I? Hello, stranger. Huh? Welcome to the dark web, where the internet's most unwanted searches reside. Wait, what? No, I really am in the dark web, and allow me to introduce you to my good friend Larry. No! welcome to the club. What? Mittens? Wait, what are you doing here? What is this? Let me introduce you to my good friend Larry. Here's Larry! No!